Welcome back to episode 2. This one's called Belly Fat isn't about just calories. It can be about stress too. So most women come to me, they think they have a discipline problem. Maybe they've tried eating cleaner, eating less, cutting those calories down to like 1100, 1200. Maybe they think they just need to be more consistent and be better on the weekends. And yes, we absolutely look at nutrition. That is definitely important, but it's just as important to look at stress. So I want to say this very clearly because I think stress is really underappreciated and not looked at enough, but it really changes how your body uses the fuel. And so when you have chronic stress and when it's happening over months, over years, your stress is staying high and your body begins to change how it responds to the outside environment. You're actually going to burn through nutrients faster. So when you are taking that multivitamin, it might not be enough. Your metabolism is going to slow down. Your stress hormones are going to stay elevated. It's going to impact all your other hormones as well. And so what you are doing in real life, you might be skipping meals. Maybe you're drinking a lot of coffee to get through the day. You are getting that afternoon crash. You feel like you're always rushing around. And I know that because I have kids, like we have sports, all the things. At night, you feel like you can never really shut off. Your mind is racing. All of these things are adding up. So I want you to know something really important. This isn't a motivation issue. It's not a discipline issue. It's just a system where your body's been under pressure for so long and it's tired and stressed out. So how does this show up in your day to day? Let me paint a picture for you. You are trying to go to sleep, but you're tired and wired at night. You have a hard time falling asleep. When you wake up in the morning, like you look in the mirror, your belly fat won't move. You don't like how things fit on you. Your brain isn't functioning right? You have brain fog. In the afternoon, you have those big cravings. Maybe you're in the pantry in the evening eating all the things, right? This is normal. I hear this a lot. It's not a failure. So the answer is not to reduce all the calories, eat less. That's what we tend to do when we're like nothing's working and I feel like I'm trying everything. We just tend to try harder. Um, but it kind of backfires on you, right? We stay up late to be more productive, all the coffee, cutting the calories, running on fumes. But that actually stresses our body out more. And our body, when we're stressed, it doesn't respond well to like doing more workouts, eating fewer calories, getting less fuel. So you can't out discipline a stressed out system. Okay. So that's a really important takeaway for this. I'll give you an example. This happened to me over the last year. I actually asked my primary care provider to check my hormones. And honestly, she dismissed me. She's like, we don't do that. You don't have a disease. Turns out when we tested, I was actually bordering on hypothyroidism. My fasted glucose levels were higher than they should have been. None of it was disease level, but it wasn't good. It wasn't optimal. And a lot of women are told, oh, everything's normal, but you feel like something is off, right? And you're not seeing the results that you want. So I'm a big believer of knowing what is going on. And I want to talk to you about how do we find those answers if your doctor is not willing to do those tests. So let me talk to you about what is called the stress, mood, and metabolism test. This is actually an at-home lab test. You can get it right to your house. I'll show you some examples of what we might find in there. So here is an example of what your cortisol levels might look like. This is a classic tired and wired pattern. So can't fall asleep at night, mind's racing. This is why. This is a morning zombie pattern. This person shared with me they felt like they had zero energy in the morning and needed all the coffee to function. Of course, that makes sense. In both of these cases, the body's actually exhausted. It's beyond stressed out. We're running on fumes. So we have to address, yes, nutrition, but stress as well. This test actually looks at things like sex hormones. It's a full thyroid panel. We look at insulin levels as well. And in all of these cases, we're not diagnosing. I'm not saying, oh, you have a disease. No, nothing like that. We're gathering information so you know how to adjust and change your habits so your body finally responds, which is so important. So if you've ever wanted to know what your cortisol levels are, you want to know your sex hormones, how are they doing? How are they balanced or are they totally out of whack? If you felt like you've asked your doctor for these and maybe you've been dismissed, believe me, you're not alone. I've been there. I've been told by countless women that they have been there as well. So I want you to click the link below and order this stress, mood, and metabolism test. It's Really simple. It gets delivered right to your door. You will work with me to go ahead and interpret those results, and I'll give you the exact action plan so you can fully understand what's going on with your body and you know how to take action and how do you get results from there. So here's what I want you to take away. I know this about you because you're watching this. You're not lazy and you're not broken and your body is not giving up, but you aren't where you want to be yet. So keep coming with me. This is episode 2 of the Metabolism mini course. Tomorrow, we are going to come back for episode 3. We're going to talk about the pants that changed my business plan. I'll tell you more about it then, and I'll see you there. Take care.